You got a bitch thirsty. Hefner. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Mari. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I decided to bring you guys, since it is the first week of September, possibly the second week of September by the time I finish editing and uploading. But anyway, it is the start of September, so I'm just really feeling kind of in the fall mood lately, so I wanted to do like a fun little kind of burgundy fall look for you guys to kind of jump into September. And I want you guys to remember to subscribe before you leave. And I try to upload videos once a week, sometimes twice a week if I'm just really on top of it, which surprisingly sometimes does happen. But besides that, my name is Mari. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Okay, so my face is already prepped and primed and ready to go. So for foundation today, I am going to be using my e.l.f. Oil Free SPF, and this is labeled as a sunscreen, but it's a really great medium to full coverage drugstore foundation. And I really have been enjoying it lately because it's really buildable and really nice. So I'm going to be taking that on also the little e.l.f. Beauty Blender. You're giving me life, giving me all of you. And then for concealer, you guys already know the drill. I'm going to be using my Tarte Shape-Tape concealer, and I am the shade Fair. Then to blend this out, I'm going to be using my little angled Real Techniques Beauty Blender that I need to get a new one of because she has been abused. And then when I'm doing my patting out my under eye concealer, I'll also just extend it over the eye like this, and then go ahead and use that as a base for eyeshadow. Oh, it's true. Losing myself, I found me right next to. And then to set, I'll be using my Kat Von D translucent powder. And then while that is setting, I'm going to go ahead and do my brows, and I will be using my Ride or Die Precisely My Brow Pencil in the shade 4. You, oh yeah, you're something different. Instead of breaking my heart, you're picking up all the pieces. The way you're taking my heart, you're making this thing look easy. When I'm stuck. And then to make sure those brows stay in place all day, I'm going to be using a little bit of the Gimme brow. And I personally like to emphasize more towards the front of my brow with, and I'm using shade 3, so it's one shade darker than what I was using the Precisely in, and to give you that kind of like gradient brow look that's so popular right now. And then to just clean up any of my edges, I'm going to be using just a tiny bit of my Shape-Tape on a little flat brush and going along the edges of my brow. Then moving back to my face, and to swipe away any of excess setting powder, I'm going to be using my Makeup Forever Pro Finish, and I am in the shade 118, except for I'm going to leave the bottom part of my powder right underneath my eyes, so after I'm done with my eyeshadow, I can sweep away any fallout. Now that I found you, now that I found you, so high. Then for bronzer and contour today, because it is fall now and it's starting to cool down, and instead of some warmer shades, I want to start diving into some cooler shades. I am going to be using the Tartiest Pro Glow palette, and to bronze my face today, I'm going to be using this shade Sculpt right here, and taking it on my favorite bronzer brush from the Tarte Make Believe in Yourself collection. Then for contour, dipping back into that Tarte palette, I'm going to be using shade right here, and I'm just going to use it on this little flat e.l.f. brush. And to contour my nose, I'm going to be using the same shade that I just used for my contour with a little angled e.l.f. contour brush. And then I'm going to save highlight for very last, so I'm going to move on to eyeshadow now. I will be using a mixture of both the Jeffree Star palettes, the Beauty Killer and the Androgyny palette, to get this beautiful fall look today. So to set the eye, I'm going to be using this whitest shade right here, China White. And the first color I'm going to use in my crease is this beautiful shade right here called Courtney. Then to deepen up the crease a little bit, I'm going to be dipping into the Androgyny palette, and I will be using this beautiful cool tone brown shade, Safe Word, right here. And then just blend them out together really nicely. I'll take that same brush I used Courtney on and just go over it one more time. And then to deepen up the crease just a little bit more, I'm going to be using this beautiful kind of browny burgundy shade right here called Confession in the Beauty Killer palette. Then to clean up my lid just a little bit, I'm going to be using concealer on my flat brush again and just cleaning up the lid so there's not so much eyeshadow on the lid itself, so there's more room for product. For the outer corner of my eye, I'm going to be using the shade of Vanity from the Beauty Killer palette right here. And it's this beautiful, just super dark brown shade that's great that if you don't want to commit to like, you know, like a black shade, it is like the closest brown to black. Then for the center of my eye, I'm going to go back into the Androgyny palette, and I am going to be using this shade right here called Fetish. It is this beautiful burgundy red shade. So right now we have all matte shades on the eye, and so to brighten it up a little bit, I'm going to be using the color Frosting right here in the Androgyny palette, this beautiful gold shade, and I'm just going to dab it on my finger and then lightly dab it on the center of my eye. First thing on my mind when I'm waking up is you. And then to clean up the edges of my eye, I'm going to be using that same flat brush again, that is just my life-saving brush, and then swooping along the sides of the eye like this, kind of where you would put an eyeliner. For underneath my eye, I'm going to be using the shade Safe Word again. Oh, yeah. When I'm blue. Okay, and then I'm going to sweep away any excess shadow that was hanging out underneath my eye. And then of course for a fall look, we're going to need a dark black cat eye. Ooh, you spin me around the color. Okay, well my camera decided to be a douche and just cut out recording, so I have now put on my mascara, well at least the first part of my mascara. So first, lately I have been really liking to go in with my Better Than Sex mascara, and that just really gives you the nice volume that I love. And then to kind of help spread the lashes out and build them up a little bit more, I like to go in with Roller Lash. Yes you do. Oh yeah, you're something different. Instead of breaking my heart, you're picking up all the pieces. The way you're taking my heart, you're making this thing look easy. Okay, and now moving on to the best part of the day, which is highlighter, of course. So I was in Ulta the other day, and I was kind of done, like I'd already picked up everything I needed, and I was just kind of like wandering up to the front to check out, kind of past the drugstore section, and I literally stopped in my tracks when I saw that Ulta now carries Sleek, and I had seen people using this maybe like a year ago, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is like the coolest drugstore highlighter. Like it is so, it comes with a cream, well at least the one I got, which is the Solstice palette. It comes with 3 powders and 1 cream highlight, and I had seen other people using it like a year ago. I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. And so I looked online to buy it, and it was only available in the UK. And when I tried to add it to my cart and like type in where my shipping would be, first of all, shipping was going to be stupid expensive. And second of all, it told me like it wasn't available to ship to the US. So I was like, okay. Well, so I just kind of been waiting. So hopefully I thought like, okay, maybe it'll come to the US soon. And lo and behold, Ulta has it now, so I highly recommend it, and I will show you why I recommend it. I am going to take this kind of yellowy color down here at the bottom on just a little e.l.f. highlighting brush. And this was like $10, I think, and it's just so good. And it's just not chalky at all, and it just melts into your makeup that you already have on, and it's blinding. It's very buildable though, so like one swipe, you know, like you'll get a nice little highlight, but you can build it really easily without it looking cakey to get just that really blinding glow. I'm also going to take that same yellowy color on the inner corners and my brow bone. And I'm stuck in my head, we're staying mid through the weekend. And then for lipstick today, I'm going to be using the Milani Amore Matte Lip Cream in the shade Magnetic. And Milani definitely has my favorite drugstore metallic liquid lips. They are so beautiful. And they smell so good. They smell so good. Like, Milani is just killing it. Like, one swipe. Like, are you kidding me? Living without you. Living without you. I don't feel lost. I don't feel lost. I don't feel lost. Now that I feel. Okay guys, lips are on, and this is the final look today, and that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video as much as I enjoyed making it for you guys. I hope you guys all have a wonderful kickstart to your September. I try to upload videos every week, or maybe sometimes twice a week if I'm really feeling the fantasy. But besides that, you guys, I will catch you guys on the next one. Thanks, bye!